The Zebra Storyteller. Once upon a time, very long time ago, there was a Siamese cat who was very smart and very evil. And this Siamese cat studied long and hard until he was able to learn the language of the zebras. And armed with this knowledge, he traveled all the way to Africa, made sure that his fur was in the best position, stood by the side of the path, waited for an unsuspecting zebra to pass by, and said, "Hello, Mr. Zebra. It's a beautiful day. Lovely wind, don't you think?" The zebra had never encountered a cat speaking Zebraic. I mean, what was this? And it was such a nice cat and so formal and polite. Why, the zebra was pretty much fit to be tied. And so the cat tied him up, killed him, cooked him, and ate him. Well, after a while, the cat decided to do the same thing again. And this time, the zebra, when he encountered the cat, was also so amazed at finding a cat that could speak his language that when the cat invited him, "Why don't you come to my house for something to eat?" The zebra just followed along. And so on and so forth. The Siamese cat by now had zebra skins, furs on his floor and on his walls. He even had a nice zebra bow tie, which he made sure to take off whenever he would go out hunting zebras. And he prided himself as being the best zebra hunter in the entire land. And meanwhile, all the zebras were terrified, because one by one, their friends and family were disappearing, and nobody knew what was happening. Now, zebras have very good noses, and they were able to smell and tell that there were no lions around. They were also able to see that there weren't any lion tracks. And so, the story started going around that there was a ghost of a lion that was killing zebras everywhere. And the zebras were always afraid. But one day, there was a zebra who, he was kind of the storyteller for the zebras, because even zebras have storytellers, you know. He was always making up stories to make his friends laugh. And one day he was walking along when he suddenly had an idea and thought, what if it's not a ghost of a lion? I know. I'm gonna say it's a mouse. Who would ever suspect a mouse? Yeah, that this mouse learned Zebraic, and this mouse convinces the zebras to go off, and then the mouse kills them, and this is so funny. Oh my goodness, these crazy ideas that I have. I'm going to tell all my friends about it. They're going to think it's hilarious. And he kept on walking when suddenly he found the cat, and the cat said, "Hello, Mr. Zebra. Beautiful day, isn't it? Would you like to accompany me for tea?" Now the zebra, since he had been thinking about this story that he'd made up about the mouse that talked Zebraic that was actually secretly killing the zebras, and finding this cat, and for some reason, there was something about that cat the zebra didn't like. He didn't know what it was, but the cat was kind of too nice, you know? Too polished and refined, and a little bit, his eyes were kind of too glinty. And Zebra kicked him and killed him and went away. And that is the purpose of stories and of storytellers.